everyone. I'm going to be getting up early to get on a plane to Newark and then to go to New York, for the NFL's meetings with Oakland, San Diego, and St. Louis regarding their presentations to roughly 17 of the NFL owners, I would say really 22, who will be in attendance watching each group speak for and answer questions for 45 minutes. The time of all of this is 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and will go from 12 to 6. The media, as I understand it, won't be allowed in the room. We'll be asked to remain outside, in fact outside the building, and Eric Grubman will speak to us from outside the building. That pretty much means I'm going to be stationed around the outside there, probably go to the Waldorf Astoria for much of the day. At any rate, here is what to expect. And I'm going to go in order of, I'm going to go in alphabetical order, basically starting with Oakland. This is Oakland's first invitation to speak before any NFL owner group or committee regarding its plan for stadium to retain the Raiders. Right now, there is no concrete plan because, as observers and participants know, we spent much of our time working with New City Development on something that was more a land deal than a stadium deal. And even though we finally did get a type of financing approach, it wasn't the right one. And so arguably we've lost time working with New City. Now we're playing catch up. In attendance will be Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf, Oakland District 7 Councilmember Larry Reid. The Oakland Alameda County Coliseum Complex is in his district. Larry Gallegoes from the city's economic development staff and city consultants and other staffers that will round out the team. Mayor Schaaf will lead the presentation. For San Diego, it will be San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer, County Supervisor Robin Roberts, and the city's point person and chief negotiator on the stadium project, Chris Melvin. San Diego is further ahead than Oakland. Mayor Faulconer set up a stadium task force and then took elements of the stadium task force final stadium proposal and formed his own stadium plan and presented that to the NFL owners in starting the spring at the NFL Spring League meeting, and then continued to hone and refine the plan, even though San Diego wasn't invited to present at the special NFL owners meeting in Schaumburg in August. He met with the NFL owners, or some of them anyway, on an individual basis. Now he gets what is his third bite at the apple, if you will, this year. And finally we come to St. Louis. St. Louis is the most prepared of all three cities. If you go to Google and type St. Louis NFL Task Force, you will find their website, you'll find a well-done video, and stadium renderings. In addition to all of that, and the stadium finance plan, a naming rights deal already secured with National Car Rental. So the stadium will be called National Car Rental Stadium. Out of that, there will be questions and answers, and the one that Oakland will have to address most, and Mark Davis will be in the room, he may even ask this question, is why Oakland has taken so long to come up with a stadium plan. The other question will be, how long will it take Oakland to come up with a plan, regardless of how it's financed? For San Diego, the question will be, will the EIR hold up in court, and if so, why? The Environmental Impact Report, because that's on the minds of a lot of people. Also, the other question will be addressing the mixed signals that have come out of San Diego from its own city council. Some saying that San Diego doesn't have a plan, others saying it does. Both comments focusing on the EIR, which shows that the council members don't really quite get the whole idea of what a plan is to begin with, because San Diego does have a finance plan. And then we come to St. Louis. St. Louis already has hired a construction manager. St. Louis is ready to go in building its stadium. The NFL ownership will have questions regarding the naming rights deal, why they didn't wait for the NFL in setting up the naming rights deal, and questions regarding entitlements and impact reports. But the St. Louis team has everything buttoned up and ready to go. And just from what I'm reading, they're going to be able to fly out of that meeting looking really, really good. Really, really good. Presenting for St. Louis, I forgot to mention that, will be the task force leader, David Peacock, and Bob Blitz, as well as other task force members and stadium consultants who will be in the room behind Mr. Peacock. But Mr. Peacock's the lead on this one. So that's how it shapes out. There will be no decisions made at the meeting, but look, the bottom line is, it's not that a decision will be made or not. The question is, what kind of impression are you, the presenter, going to leave with the NFL owners? And Oakland has to make the case, not that its region is great, because look, the 50th Super Bowl is going to be here. The NFL is already making preparations to have the 50th Super Bowl in the Bay Area. The NFL is well aware of the regional power of the Bay Area. That's not the issue. Oakland has to prove that it is ready to build the stadium. The better it can do that, the better its meeting will go. San Diego basically has proven that it's ready, but it has to demonstrate that it's answered the question regarding the EIR and public support. And St. Louis, I say again, has nothing to worry about. That's how it shakes out. Follow me at Zenny62 on Twitter, Zennie on Twitter. Blog Zenny62.com, Zenny62 on Tumblr, Facebook, and every place else. See you in New York, either real or cyber. Oh, one closing point. I had a meeting privately, not a media meeting, with Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf, who regular viewers know as my god sister, to advise her specifically on the upcoming presentation and what the NFL expects. I can't tell you what I said to her in that meeting, and I said a lot more than anything that I've said on any of these videos or written in any of my blog posts. But just for the purpose of full disclosure, I did advise Mayor Schaaf on how to approach the meeting and what to expect from the owners, particularly during the question and answers and other things.